Hey guys.
Hi guys.
Greetings from Tennessee. We got a phone call earlier this week from James, soon to be Pastor James. And unfortunately, we couldn't get on a flight and get there by Sunday. So we wanted to send a video. We are so proud of James and just wanted to make that be known, and also to just say all of you that are surrounding him and continue to lift up his arms. His step of faith will also mean that all of you will need to go and increase your faith. We totally believe that James is more than capable, and we feel the same about you. Please remember that when God calls people, he also equips them and empowers them. So you guys are the ones for the job, and we know that it'll be well done. We're excited to see what's going to happen in this next venture, and can't wait to hear the stories. Your turn.
Okay, James, we've already spoken with you by phone. We had a great long conversation, and so a lot of what we have to say is really not saying so much to you, but it's saying to the people that are watching this. A lot of you guys we know already, and we love you, and we're especially honored to know that a legacy is going on, something that we wanted all along, and felt like Chuck Smith said, ordination is just a man thing, because God's already been ordaining you and to do the work of the ministry, and yet now you're just formally doing it for the law, for marriages, for documents, things like that. So ahead of you is already nothing different, but just now something more official. And given that, because it's a blending of different cultures and different people, and even people that go ahead of you that you don't even know that will be coming into the ministry of the church. There's a whole history that God just passes the baton from one to the next. And we're very honored to be able to know that we're spiritual fathers and mothers in your life, and knowing that, you came to us as a real skinny basketball playing police officer. So it started so simple, and now we can see how much God's done through you. I think keep elevating Jesus. And the one thing, James, I'm most proud about you, you've always had a humble heart. Yeah. You've always had a humble heart, almost to the point of fault at times. But get over your fear, because you've stepped into the driver's seat, and God will do the rest. And you know that. And we love you. And we say hello to everybody.
Love you.
Our hearts are still in Guam, and many, many connections and love towards you. And I'm sure some of you are smiling at us because we are dear to your heart as you are dear to us. God bless you.
We love you.
And we love you.
Bye.
Mokesin and greeting from Yap. First of all, I want to praise the Lord for the opportunity to come to this very special day. And I take this video to congratulate my brother James, Kultimak, and also Julie, and the rest of the family for this special day for your family. And I want to go back a little bit to the beginning of how I met James. I met James in 1998 here in Yap. I came to Yap as a missionary. And James had given his life to the Lord and started his journey with God. I've seen how God has healed him, how God has delivered him from the beginning. And I know for sure that God has a plan and a purpose for his life. And also at the same time, I've seen his heart to serve God and also to serve other people. I remember very well, back then, he used to be a police officer working on the midnight shift. And 8 o'clock in the morning, we are going out to reach out to the homes and also to take the gospel to his own people in the island of Yap. And from that time on, I can see his passion and his gift and his love for his own people to bring the good news of the gospel to them. And to see this very special day for him and his family, so that he can be ordained to be a pastor. I'm not surprised, because that is what God has been doing in his life. It's to prepare him because of a time like this. I also remember a few years later, we catch up in Guam. We serve under the leadership of a different pastor. But then at the same time, I can still continue to see his servant heart, willingness to serve all the way. Even there are times that I can be able to say that it was not easy on his family, but it is because James have a heart to serve. And I believe that through all those times, and even today as we come to celebrate today, I can be able to say that he deserved it. I remember the word of Jesus, that if you want to be great in the kingdom of God, you have to be a servant of all. And I believe James have model of what it is to be a servant. And I believe that today, it's a well-deserved day for him to take the next step, so that he can be able to be ordained to be a pastor. And I thank you, James, for your faithfulness throughout the years. And today, I want to say that God wants to bring you to the next level. I know that this day will come. And even though the ordination will just do by another man of God, but I believe that the top portion of the anointing of God, that it's upon you. And I, as an older brother to you, I want to thank you for your obedience to God. I know people that are listening to this video, only a few of them that can be able to understand the relationship that you and me have, and also your family, and also my family. And I'm here today to say that we are blessed to know you and your family. And I know that those that have come to know you throughout the years, they can be able to see your heart, and they can be able to see the anointing that God has on your life. And I encourage you, keep preaching the word of God and keep taking the gospel. People need you in Guam and everywhere in Micronesia, and wherever God can be able to take you. I believe 100% from the bottom of my heart that God will continue to use you, and God will continue to do great things in your life. So with that, me and my family, we want to congratulate you today. You and your wife Julie, your son Stephen, Kenneth, Nathan, and also Isaiah. We are blessed to know you guys, and we believe that this day will be a blessed day. So we love you guys. Keep up the good work and keep up the faith as we continue to run this race. May God bless you guys, and may God bless all of you that are attending the ordination of James and Julie today. That is our prayer, that God will continue to bless you guys during this day. Not only that, but for the rest of the time that God has called you guys to do the work of the ministry in Guam. We love you guys, and may God bless you all. Thank you so much. This video is for Brother James and also Sister Julie. Sorry, we just found out 2 days ago that you guys will be ordained this coming Sunday to be a pastor. And we just finished our youth night on Friday night, and we just want to come together as a church to congratulate you guys. Thank you guys so much for your obedience to the call of God in your life. And we all wish you guys blessed time during your ordination on Sunday. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3.
Congratulations, Pastor James and Julie and your family. From your family